Want to see our logo's grippers? Get us to 1,000 subs. You have 1 week. Welcome back to the Gred podcast. I'm Maury.
I'm Reed.
And I'm Sahara.
He's back. He came back from the field. Thank God.
I made it, barely. A part of me still thinks I'm in that jungle. Part of me stayed back.
Nothing is over. You just don't shut it off.
You just don't shut it off.
You just don't shut it off.
Nothing is over.
Nothing is over. I like how fast he says it. Nothing is over.
Yeah, we're referencing the first Rambo, First Blood.
Yeah.
Great movie. Anyways,
So, some fucking crazy ass storms have been happening to San Diego.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, fucking ripping off my brain with this crazy ass shit.
On God.
She'll make your pussy throb.
Yeah, that's right. It will. It would.
She'll rip your dick off.
Today around noon, 11:45-ish, we were issued tornado warnings for San Diego.
Yep.
That does not happen.
Yep. The last time there was a tornado was 1979. It was an F0. It had 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
This shit.
So that happened.
I don't know why we're getting hit with this rare ass weather, but I do not like it.
The end is nigh.
I do not like it when the streets flood. It's not ideal.
At least we didn't have to work today.
Yeah.
We didn't get the day off because of the rain. We already had it off.
I would have called out.
Yeah.
I'm not driving that far.
The roof at work leaks. I don't really want to be the one to put down kitty litter in the back room.
No, we put down buckets when our roof leaks.
See, yes, but to clean up the water from the roof leaking in new spots, we have to put down the spill stuff and the kitty litter because we don't want to use all of our spill stuff. And I just haven't been there when it rains. Except for yesterday, I was there and the roof wasn't leaking yet. But,
I think they'd fucking patch it.
See, you would think.
You think the liability that the leaks are creating would be worth it to the company to be like, maybe we should fix this so we do not get sued?
No. Yeah. But that's okay.
This crazy ass fucking weather. Getting a shitload of rain. It was neat.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It cold. And then now cue everybody from like Minnesota being like, oh, that's not cold there. You don't know what real cold is there. Up
in Indiana, I'm kind of cold. I'm not freezing, but like I'm cold enough to be like, yeah, I need sweatpants and a sweatshirt today.
I hate the whole. It's not. You don't know cold shit.
There's always gatekeepers for everything.
Yeah,
if it ain't negative a billion, then
it's fucking.
You're fucking. That's fucking warm, brother. You got soft hands, brother.
That's tank top weather. That's what that is.
Yeah. See, the thing is, here in California, we're so used to warm that anything below a certain temperature is cold to us. So then everyone's like, "Oh, you're such wieners," but really, it's just what the climate's like here.
You guys don't even know Hawaii. If it goes 1 degree below what we're used to, everyone's freaking out. Everyone's freaking.
Nice.
And even like, I think it was 78 or something the other day, and everyone was fucking dying. We were melting. Indoor and outdoor, everyone was fucking melting. Because it was like the second highest recorded since 1998 or something. And it was just 78 degrees.
How terrible.
And we were fucking dying. Oh, but in the morning, it gets to like, I don't know, 65, maybe 63. And that's fucking freezing here. That's freezing. Everyone's dying. Some Hawaiians, there's at least one death.
That's true. They gotta send out Yes, enough search parties.
Yeah, at
Lost
least one
in all the
Hawaiian's
imaginary
dying.
snow.
Per degree, lower than what's used to, there's at least one Hawaiian dying here.
One of my coworkers was like, if this rain shit keeps up, I'm fucking moving to Arizona. And I was like, you're trading in rain for melting trash cans?
Yeah.
Melting trash cans, scorpion snakes, jumping
Molten
cactuses,
steel.
that when your car, it's like 100 degrees outside, therefore it's like 130 degrees inside your car.
See, but Arizona still gets rain.
Cool.
They get
doesn't
monsoon
change.
season.
And they snow.
Yeah, it snows. It snows there. I've seen it snow in Arizona. But
yeah, in certain parts. But like monsoon season, especially like in Tucson where it doesn't snow.
But like
monsoon season is crazy.
Melting trash cans.
It's still gonna rain. Like I would rather the rain than melting trash can, because that's gross. That's gonna stink.
And then you gotta buy a new fucking trash can.
Is the homeowner gonna have to clean it up? Is the city gonna have to clean it up? Am I gonna have to use my taxpayer dollars?
It depends where it melts.
That's a trash microwave.
Yeah. You can cook an egg on the fucking sidewalk though.
I mean, you can do that here.
No, you fucking can't.
You know,
I've done it.
I feel like I've always been a dad, because when it gets too cold at my house, it'll get to like, I don't know, like 38 degrees, 40 degrees.
It gets fucking ridiculously cold in Maury's house.
And I'll be like, I'll always tell my mom every single year, why do we even put stuff in the fridge? We should just leave it out on the table. I say that joke every single year.
I love that. Honestly, me.
Maury's house gets like bullshit cold though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if you put on a fucking blanket, or two, you're fine.
Yeah, but like
that's how blankets work.
There's like never any blankets available because there's
have you considered a jacket?
I always wear. Do you own a jacket?
Do you own a jacket?
I have never not been to your house and haven't worn a jacket.
Have you considered bringing your own blanket?
Holy, someone will just steal it. Well, it's a real problem.
I mean,
but have you?
Fight them?
It's like Hunger Games in that bitch. There's no. You gotta fight for all the shit: pillows, blankets,
get good, bro.
Split.
Get good.
Sleep in your car.
He does.
I did that once.
He does.
I did that one time. It was terrible, and the only reason why I did it because he shall not be named saw a venomous spider allegedly, and begged me to sleep in the car with him because he didn't want to sleep in the car by himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of gay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I hated it. I fucking hated doing that.
I don't like sleeping in the car either. It's not comfy.
Yeah.
Unless you're by yourself and you put the back seats down and you sleep in the trunk.
Yeah.
Then,
even still, depends. Because some of them have those, I don't even know what they're for, dude. I've never seen anyone use them. But they always have, like, loops on the ground and shit, and dents and shit sticking out.
Yeah,
anyways.
That's for,
and it'll dig into your...
baby car seats, bud.
Yeah, but it's, like, in the trunk, and it's still there when you fucking put it down. Yeah. Who's putting a car seat in the fucking trunk, I don't
know.
Of,
when
like, an SUV
to sneak a baby into the U.S.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like, why are they even there? Just let me be comfortable.
Damn.
Makes no sense. I don't get it. There's too much loops, too much hooks everywhere. That's why I don't like SUVs. Honestly, I'd never have a SUV. I think they're, kind of ass. I don't like big cars. I think they're too bulky, and I hate driving them too. I drove a Challenger once, and that was ass. I don't want to fucking drive something taller.
You should have fucking drove the F-150 when I had it.
Mm-hmm.
That fucker turn radius of a boat.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can imagine you driving a truck.
Yeah.
I drifted that truck one time. It was sick.
I bet you did. And I bet you didn't even mean to.
No, I was 100% on accident. I was on the way to your house.
Of course.
And the road to Maury's house is one of the windiest roads I have ever driven on. And
I almost threw up.
yeah, Sahara gets car sick. But I was driving down the thing, and there was like a rock, and I had to turn suddenly, and I like drifted like around the thing. It was great. It was the first time I drove there, so I didn't know what obstacles were there.
Mm-hmm.
That was 16, by the way. So, going slow is not an option.
Yeah.
All this is very predictable. I could have told you this story
This is
without you even
such a
telling me.
Reed
This is
story.
such a Reed
Yeah.
story.
I don't know. I think a more weird story is when all three of us were in my car, and we were deciding where to go, and I just found a roundabout, and I just went in circles for about like 5 minutes.
No, the end of a cul-de-sac.
I don't even know if that was it wasn't even a cul-de-sac. It was
Yeah,
just
you
like-
did. It was a cul-de-sac, and you
It was a
just
cul-de-sac.
went around in circles.
Yeah,
A roundabout don't look like that.
and Maury and I are laughing our asses off while this is happening, and Sahara's in the back.
Yeah, I had
Screaming because
the map
I was
pulled
trying
up.
to get instructions.
Yeah, I had the map pulled up, and I was just like pointing in random directions. I'd be like, I think it's that way.
I think it's that way.
We were trying to go to the post office, and he's like, "All right, left,
Yeah.
left."
Okay, no, actually, no. You told me, you said, Reed, drive to the post office. And I said, okay, we'll drive to the post office. And then we're driving there, and you're like, oh, we could have just gone to the UPS. You did that shit.
No,
You did that
I
shit.
said I need to go to the post office.
That's right. That's what you said.
And I thought you would understand me, meaning Postal Annex, which is down the road in the other shopping center. And then we're trying to figure out how to get there, and we're going in circles. There's no reception at the end of this cul-de-sac, and I can't get the direction, and we're spinning, and I get car sick. And I'm trying to read what my phone is saying, and I
I'm
can't.
refusing to stop and tell you
I'm
the fucking direction.
screaming. And he's like, "Where are we going? Where are we going? We're turning."
We're going. Oh, we're still turning. That's where we're going.
Yeah, Reed's such a dad sometimes.
That's such a good bit, though. Can't wait to do that with
It was a
with
good
my
bit.
kids. It'd be great.
Open,
I'm gonna pick
open
one.
the window.
I'm gonna pick
open
one.
the window.
I'm gonna pick
and-
one and give them the phone, and then like program wrong directions into it, and make them reprogram it. And we get to the
Take
end of
off
the
their belt.
cul-de-sac. We get to the cul-de-sac, and I start driving circles. It doesn't stop until you fucking get us to the right place.
Take off their belt, lower the window, and then be like, "You're gonna fly out.
You're gonna fucking fly out, man.
You're gonna fly out and die.
I want the
We're
right.
gonna die.
I want information. I want to know where we're supposed to go.
You have
You're
to get
gonna
it
tell
out.
me.
You have to tell me where to go, or else you're gonna die."
You're gonna fucking tell me. That's what you're gonna do.
The kid's gonna go home to their mother crying. Dad tried to kill me.
And she's gonna be like, "Did you give him the information?"
Yeah, she's gonna be in on the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do?
Well,
What did you do?
did you give him what he wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are so stupid.
In this house, we negotiate with terrorists.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Anytime a child starts an argument.
In
Yeah.
this house, Christopher Columbus is a fucking hero.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Well, fun fact about Christopher Columbus, he brought 8 pigs with him, and then those 8 pigs would eventually become all of the wild pigs that you see across the U.S.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Ah,
that's but not because
Those dudes can fuck.
those dudes can't fuck.
So they fuck the pigs.
Yeah, and that's why it's like
thought-
they're such assholes now.
Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
They're jealous
makes a lot of
ex, but for like all of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn
we
it,
get
Christopher!
fucked.
Again.
Yeah.
again.
Again. This is the 3rd time this week.
Yeah.
Of course, the Spanish would fuck pigs.
TBH though.
Careful, Spain. I'll put you in a state of spin.
Yeah.
So that was a quote from when I was playing Civ 6 and Sahara was watching me. Spain kept on
Yeah.
being mean to me.
What?
Spain kept on being mean to
Oh,
me, so I blew him up.
I heard she kept being mean to me, and I was like, what?
Yeah, Sahara, she beats me. And Maury.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
While saying the N-word repeatedly. I was just...
I do.
Whoa,
I do.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I do it.
I said Sahara does this, not you.
Oh, no, I do it too. I'll write it down if you want. I don't know what you want from me.
No, it's Black History
I'll
Month.
testify. I don't care.
I'll lie under oath.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My lawyer has advised me
What does
Not
your
to
lawyer
kill.
advise you to do?
not to do that.
I mean, if it helps your case.
I mean,
What's
you
next?
know what?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're lighting it up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a joint review.
I'm here with my OG Kush, and I'm gonna smoke it for the rest of the podcast.
Today we got Gorilla Panic. We got This Is Permanent. We got some
We got
some They Are Coming.
Yes. We got that Skywalker OG.
We're not actually reviewing joints and weed, okay, U.S. Army. We're reviewing the video
1,000
game.
subs for the joint review.
The famous video game Pal World.
Pal World.
Oh yeah.
Glorious, glorious Pal World. Honestly, game of the year.
I wouldn't say that.
Game
but,
of the year.
I think it's pretty decent. I think it's better than Nintendo
It's better than
have
every
made-
Pokemon ever made.
or whatever. What are they called?
Pokemon?
No, but the company that
Nintendo?
makes the games. No. What do they call? Pokemon game company. Game Freak. That's who
Oh.
makes the games.
Game Freak?
Yeah, Game Freak makes the games.
Wow.
Gay Freak.
So yeah, I think it's better than Game Freak has done in. I think it's better quality, even with how buggy it is at times. I think they managed to make all the bugs like you can solve it yourself.
Yeah.
I got stuck in the terrain because we logged out, and then when we logged back in, I was stuck in the terrain. But then Reed can just go into the settings and be like, you keep your inventory when you die, and then they have the button that allows you to just respawn. So I just got
Yeah.
myself out of it, and that was fine.
Or like my guys kept on getting stuck in the logging trees, so I just
Yeah.
had to put down a flat platform, and they were fine.
Yeah,
Nice.
but it's
I
like
like that.
it's made by such a small company. It really puts into perspective how shit
Nintendo is.
Nintendo is.
Dude, Nintendo sucks. We're sending this part to Jalen.
Specifically, Game Freak.
No,
Okay,
all of
specifically
it.
Game Freak is really fucking bad at what they do. And this is the same issue I have with so many other big game companies. And this is the type of shit that makes them mad. You know, like Baldur's Gate. This is another Baldur's Gate, but what Baldur's Gate was for RPGs, this is
This is
for
Pokemon.
just specifically Pokemon.
Yeah, and like Nintendo's posturing like they're gonna do something legally, and it's like, all right, if you do anything at all, boycott of your products.
Yeah.
Probably what will happen instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just go back to making those whatchamacallit, those prostitution hotels that they
Yeah.
used to run.
I mean, they'd make more money that way.
What I really
I
like
don't know
about the
if that's
game is if you don't like something about it, there is a setting for it.
That's right. Game of the year
Um,
shit right here.
Because if you play Pokemon and you don't like something about it, go fuck yourself.
Yo.
Right? But in this game, if you don't like how slow the progression is, which when we played it, Reed, I didn't like how slow it was all progressing. It was okay, but it was a little too slow. I wanted to go further, and get the good stuff. It also seems, I don't know, it seems a little shallow, but we didn't get too far into it, so there could be like there's definitely a lot left, but that's also just how I feel about like getting
Yeah.
to the end game, I guess.
There's assembly lines that you can have
Yeah.
and shit
And
like
I think
that.
I just it just seems like it's gonna take a while to get to that, you know? Which I would just rather I don't like when I don't like games that do that, you know, like hide a portion of the good stuff from you till the very, very end because there's not much to do after the end. Which I've seen a lot of people complain about how there's no real end game, and so not having an end game means that you're not really going to get to use all that at the end,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I would like the progression to go faster, or for there to be an actual fun, good end game if they're going to do it that way, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like such a strong improvement to Pokemon, where it's
Yeah.
like it was like, oh, they could have done this like way sooner with
Oh, yeah.
actual Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
But now they can't. Now Nintendo can't do that.
yeah.
That's why they angry.
No, they were never gonna do it because Nintendo doesn't like guns. In
Mhm.
Pokemon Land,
Yeah,
In Pokemon Land.
they don't want Pikachu getting popped.
yeah. I told Jalen, we were talking about it before I got it, and I told him if Pokemon looked this good and seemed as fun, then I would get a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
See, I got a Pokemon game on my Switch. Tried it. It was the one where they could be giant,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dynamax or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's
That was pretty. I didn't
it's not
hate
Scarlet
it,
and Violet. It's the one before that,
but
Gen 8.
Power World is definitely better than every single Pokemon game,
Yeah,
including the fighting
That's
one.
good.
yeah.
The second one?
Yeah, Maury ruined that game for me.
Why?
Ow.
Because Jalen. So it was me, you, and Jalen, and we're on your couch.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to play it, and then you just started beating my ass without explaining how to play it. You just turned on the game, you're like, here you go, fucking figure it out, and started fucking beating my ass. I never figured it out, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I was literally just spamming one button.
but I didn't know how to play. So
I was just spamming one button the whole time.
So I was like, okay, I don't want to play this game. It's
He
wrecked.
rage quitted.
Yeah.
I played that game for the first time at Comic-Con when it came out.
Looking lit. I'm going to Comic-Con again this year.
I wanted to go, but I didn't get tickets.
You never miss a year, Reed.
Come find
It
me.
seems like-
I'm not going to announce where I am, but if you can find me,
Yeah.
He'll give you a tweet.
33 subscribers, I'll give you nothing. I'll look into your eyes and say, "Hi, how you doing?"
Then you will have nothing.
Then you will have nothing, because I will have stolen your wallet, and then I'll disappear into the crowd.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck you," and then disappear.
It's a dice roll. I either pickpocket you, or I spit in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Face.
I roll a d20 to see what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 or lower, pickpocket. 10 or 11 or 20. 11 or 20. That's a fucking whatchamacallit.
Just
That's
roll a
spit.
d4 and do evens and odds.
Ooh, that works. I've been watching a lot of Dimension 20.
Yeah.
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 What you watching?
I'm watching
Specifically.
Fantasy High right now.
Oh, I never watched that.
See, I started watching it because it seemed like where the most bits would be. I think the next one I want to watch is the one with Hank Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's move on. All right, I got something I really want to talk about. All right.
Maury's gained
I wanna-
a new
wait.
obsession.
You gotta do the review break.
Oh yeah, we forgot to give out out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a solid 7.
I give that shit a 10 out of
Nice.
10, baby.
Oh.
Fuck it, 10 out of 10.
I love
there's
how
shit.
ambitious.
There's room for improvement, but it's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna deduct
Minor?
points because they're gonna make the improvements.
Well, I'm thinking,
Good.
yeah, but we don't know, and I'm not gonna fucking.
I do know that because it
I'm
made a
not-
lot of money.
Yeah, but so did every Pokemon game, and what improvements have they made?
Yeah, but like this one prides itself on not being Pokemon, so
Yeah, but still, I'm not gonna fucking. I'm gonna review it how it is now.
Nope.
So I'm giving it a 7. I'm sure they're gonna do better, and they're gonna fucking
Yeah,
change a lot of shit.
they just
Like the
patched-
grappling
they
hook,
patched
which is
it.
ass.
They just patched it today,
Oh, that's cool.
or they're
But
getting ready to patch it.
yeah, I'm giving it a 7. I think with some stuff, I think it could be an 8, and that's pretty damn good game, and definitely worth the buy. And right now, it's definitely worth the buy. It's definitely worth a try at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
19 million people have played it.
Yeah,
Do you really
Might as
want to
well.
not
Plus
be
you can-
one of the people playing
but-
it? You bitch.
yeah. Plus, you can play it with your friends, which automatically makes everything
Oh,
more fun.
That's
So
true. If tell you if half the shitty games I have played allowed me to have my friends, they wouldn't be
Mhm.
shitty. They wouldn't be shitty.
and not only that,
Fair.
but the other half of shitty games that you played did.
That's right. Ready or
And
not,
they were still
That's-
shitty, but they were fun. Okay, what are you saying? Ready or Not is a shit game?
I'm saying it's too hard. It's a shit experience because you get shit
Yeah.
on the entire
Well,
time.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you do get shit on.
down your esophagus the entire
Yeah.
time.
That is the point, though. The
That-
point is to be constantly stressed, and if you're not stressed, then you're playing it badly.
Yeah, Maury
I
hates
think.
playing that game with me.
I hate playing with literally almost anyone except with like 1 or 2 people, because usually it ends with me. Someone else is dead, and I gotta fucking finish it. I gotta finish the level. But
Finish the mission.
anyways, yeah, I'm giving it a 7.
I stick
Yeah.
by my 10.
Okay,
Nice.
that's fine. However, I do disagree because a 10 out of 10 is crazy.
Dude, I love it. I love it when
Yeah.
when something that is old can be made in a new way.
Yep, that's fine. I'm just saying, pretty crazy, but all right.
Pretty
Anyways,
crazy.
This
This next part, can you only do it in Donald voice the entire time?
Ooh,
Oh my god, please.
we need a zip bomb, North Korea. We need to send them. Well, let me explain what this
Yeah.
is. Right, a byte is a measurement of data. It's all it is that it says information, like really small amounts of information. Most things are like a video game is like 1 to anywhere between like 50 gigabytes, which a kilobyte is 1,000 bytes, a gigabyte is 1,000 kilobytes, and so on and so forth. And what a zip bomb does is that it makes something really, really big seem like something really, really small in like bytes, right? So it would look like when you downloaded it, and it wouldn't take any time at all to download. It would look like 5 kilobytes, but then when you opened it, it would be however much. It'd be, I don't know, a terabyte or something. That's basically what compression is. Compression is just like taking the fundamental parts of something so that it can still be read and recreated once it's decompressed. It's a really good way of sending information in a way that doesn't take really, really long, is to compress it. And they're called, the file type is .zip, which is why it's called a zip bomb. And all it does is it does what regular compression does, and it does it at an insane scale. This started maybe like a year ago even. I saw a meme of my teacher when I send her a 3 yottabyte zip bomb, and then it's like a fucking like someone's PC lighting on fire and like exploding, turning into a solar flare. and and I recently found like the same meme again, and I was like, holy shit, is this a real thing? And I looked it up, and it's a Reddit post that says from r/hacking that says, I have created a zip bomb that is only 338 kilobytes when compressed. However, when fully decompressed, I have calculated it to be approximately 3.52 yottabytes, which read, hopefully you remember to put this on screen, but it's that link I sent. But so this is what a yottabyte is. And if you go back to a terabyte, right? Everyone knows terabytes, it's what we got. And then it goes up to a petabyte. And then above that is an exabyte, all right? Which is 1/18 or 10 to the 18th power bytes. It's a thousand petabytes, I think. And an exabyte, 5 exabytes equals all words ever spoken by human beings. A zettabyte is 1,000 exabytes. And then a yottabyte is 1,000 zettabytes. So when this guy said that he made this 338 kilobyte file decompress into 3.52 yottabytes, he said that this equals, I don't even know, like 1 million times every word, 5 million times all word spoken by human beings.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Times 3.
Jesus Christ.
So it would be triple?
Yeah. Triple 5 million times every word spoken by human beings ever.
Yep.
So I found, I didn't find it. It didn't let me download it from the Reddit page because my computer detects it as being, it's
virus?
obviously fucking a virus. Yeah. So what it does, all it really does is that when you extract all the files, you run out of space on your hard drive, which is obviously really annoying, I just think that's fucking awesome.
I'm gonna start
I don't know
sending
why,
that
but
shit to my
that's
professor.
fucking awesome.
I'm gonna start sending
so-
it instead of my homework, or I'll put my homework in the first folder of it.
Yeah. Go ahead and uncompress. You have to start compressing your homework assignments, and then one day, just send this instead.
No, you just
For real.
But so I found a different one. This one is only, and when I say only, it's kind of funny. But where does it say? I swear I just had it. I think it's 1 yottabyte. Yeah, I think it's 1 yottabyte. But it's called 42.zip, and what it does, it contains 16 zipped files, which again contains 16 zipped files, which again contains 16 zip files, which again contains 16 zip files, which again contains 16 zip files, which each contain one file with the size of 4.3 gigabytes. So, how much is it?
how the fuck do
It
you make this
is-
on your computer?
I think I saw a thing. Oh, it's 4.5 petabytes, which is still which I think is equal to all of the hard drives produced in 1995 or some shit, added up,
Yeah, probably.
some shit like that. Which is still more than anyone has, except maybe like a fucking NASA's quantum computer or whatever. So what I want to do is I want to send this to anyone that doesn't like the podcast. I think
What I
we
wanna
need to
do-
send this to all our enemies anyone who disagrees with us, we will create a tyrannical monarchy, and we will send them covertly. We'll name it something like "Have a Nice Day" or something, and they'll open it, they'll uncompress it, and they'll be like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Please help me. So I think we should do that, and we should just fucking zip bomb nuke people. You know, hell, we can even like put it in. We can put it in a hard drive, and just like drop it off, and we can program a hard drive to when they plug it in, it fills up their entire PC. We can do that to government organizations.
Well, now let's not say we're going to do it to government organizations now.
We can do that to the Pentagon. We could allegedly do that to the Pentagon and the White House. In theory, in a video game, in Payday 2, we can do that to the White House.
In theory, if Trump gets elected again.
Donnie,
I'll probably find it funny. That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Good one.
Out of this.
Good one, Maury.
That's yeah. He'd be like, "Hey, that's good. I saw your podcast. Great. I got you."
He's the president, so he already knows who did it.
Shoot whoever did this.
Yeah, good one. No, they either work for the U.S. government now, or
yeah.
And then they get to you. Joke's on you. I already work for you, fuckers.
Yeah.
You own me.
For like 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
Based.
Yeah. Maury's almost free.
9 to be specific.
Maury's almost free.
Yeah, I'm almost free.
Do you hear?
I was actually talking today to my E5, and I was like, "So what's the quickest you ever seen someone to get chaptered out of the army?" And they were like, about like 20 days. And I was like, could you get chaptered out if you're like already like ETS? And he was like, well, not really. But like if you're like, you could get called back if it's something really serious. You could get put on active duty if it's something really serious. I was like, what if it's like calling someone a fucking dickhead? He was like, oh, you're fine then. You'll be fine. And I just started like looking around, and I was like, last day I'm here, I'm just gonna walk up to people,
hey, dickhead,
higher ups, and be like, you're a fucking retard, dude. No one likes you. Go fuck yourself. And just walk away.
Your mom hates you.
My last day, I just be walking around civilians. I'm just be walking around and be like, they'd be like, hey, Garcia, you're getting out, right? What are you gonna... Go fuck yourself.
Put sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah! With like the fucking NCIS thing.
CSI. Yes!
Yeah. Yeah! Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'm weighing my options right now.
Maury's like he's a caged panther. He's walking back and forth.
God, there's so many things I could fucking say to people.
He's pacing.
Cage.
I can make some people with rank cry.
Yeah, in honor of Maury getting out of the army, the first episode will be a live action episode, guaranteed. And Sahara will do heroin during the episode.
No, whoa. Maury will do the heroin.
No.
When I get out of the army, I'm gonna send an email. I'm gonna send an email to everyone I don't like in the army, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna end it with like, I hope this email finds you before I do.
Oh my god, please. It's just a video.
Yeah, it's just me pointing a gun at the camera.
It's like a GIF, and it's like you writing something on a piece of paper, and it says "Look behind you" when you hold it up.
Yeah.
All Stan-esque with the rain and everything.
Yeah, but look forward to the Sahara heroin episode.
Please don't put that out onto the airwaves. I have a job tomorrow. I don't want to deal with the repercussions.
Tune into the Sahara steroid episode.
Sahara does
Now,
steroids.
steroids, maybe.
I want to see what happens. I'm curious.
Sahara does SARMs.
We'll talk about
Sahara
that.
does trend.
Sahara gets scurvy?
Sahara eats a tremboloni sandwich.
Sahara does whippets?
Someone
And
by
then
my
and then the
house
next episode is like Sahara 480
Yep.
bench or something.
Sahara 316 and she's just talking like Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
She literally looks like Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Sahara before and after SARMs.
The roids, yeah.
Sahara on roids. Okay,
Roid
that'd be
rate.
great. And then we sell like the progress pictures on OnlyFans
Yeah.
so people can see the gradual change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is a $10 million idea. Sahara, are you down?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. So Sahara has a review for this week. Of a video game.
Wow.
So I'm reviewing Bluey. Just kidding. I actually purchased a real video game, and I'm reviewing Lethal Company.
Wow.
Yeah. Sahara bought a video game.
I knew I saw you fucking playing that shit. I knew it. I
I've been
saw you
playing
playing
it
it the other
all
day.
week.
I saw you playing it the other day, and I took a picture of it, and I was like, "This is weird." And then I forgot to send it. I forgot. But I saw that shit.
I've been playing Lethal Company in secret.
Are you ever
But
gonna
yeah.
review Bluey though?
Yes.
Good.
I just haven't played enough of it to actually give an honest review read.
All right. Go Piss King.
Go Piss King. Go shit girly pop. Alright.
Go
So
shit, Girly Pop is going on a t-shirt.
okay. I'll design it later. Alright. So, for those who may not know, I'm going to explain the lore and the gameplay of Lethal Company. Have you played Lethal Company, Maury?
I have not.
Okay.
I've been telling Reed we should fucking play it since forever, but he wants to
I
play
know.
his fucking little furry game, furry game. Yeah, come say something. Come say something, huh? If I'm wrong, you'll say something right now.
Retroactively, fuck you.
See?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Get fucked.
Anyway, so I did a lot of research and a deep dive into the lore because when you play the game, their lore is actually not very in your face. So for those who don't know, Lethal Company is a co-op horror survival game. It was released through Unity, but it was developed by one person, and that's Zeekers. So the game is full of lore, mystery, but the narrative follows 500 years in game time, but it doesn't tell you anything straight away. There are a lot of context clues, like posters, art, all kinds of stuff around your autopilot ship. So it opens, it's from your point of view, and you're in a hazmat suit. You're in your own autopilot ship.
Mm-hmm.
It has a PC, a storage, a charging unit, and controls. There's a screen that has a profit quota, your days left to hit your profit quota, and a trajectory course.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play this single player or multiplayer. But the objective of the game is to navigate from different moons, gathering quote-unquote valuable objects to sell them to the company that you work for. The company that you work for is an entire entity that is unknown to you. Your only goal is to find and successfully reach your quota worth of scrap, and it's all man-made objects. They're just goofy ass objects. Like I found a clown horn.
Yeah.
Goofy ass objects, and I kind of like
Yeah.
that. Goofy ass. But yeah. So each item has its own value. All of them are different. There's weird wildlife that can kill you. Fun fact: all the wildlife can kill you. And there are monsters, which are like alien-like creatures, and they're all different. There's like this parasite that falls from the ceiling on your face and sucks the life out of you. If you're playing multiplayer, someone can save you. You will have like a lower life level, but they have to hit you with like a yield sign. There's that. That happened to me today. That is your biggest threat, like all the monsters inside the actual facilities that you're finding all the scrap at. But a list of very fun deaths are bludgeoning, loss of gravity, landmine, kicking, strangulation, suffocation, mauling, gunshots, crushing, drowning, abandoned by crew, electrocution, and unknown. So this is just base game. Mods add so much. There's 469 pages of mods that you can add to this game. And they are all so good. So good. I have played modded. I learned how to do that recently. So that was actually quite fun. You can be Peter Griffin in some of the mods, which is kind of a slay. So your scrap is currency. And at the end of each day, if you don't hit your quota, or if you're not doing things right, you get a grade. So like A, B, C, D, but you can get like an S level as well. So on top of trying to get the right amount of scrap, you're trying to hit a good grade because that reflects at the end of each of the 3 days. So if you get good grades at the end of the 3 days, you get a certain amount of XP and you get to move up. So you want to meet your goals so you don't get scrapped yourself. And if you get scrapped, you have to start from scratch. Sucks. But with your currency, if you sell all the stuff to the company, you get to purchase things like routes to different moons. You can purchase flashlights. There's shitty flashlights. There's good flashlights. There's walkie-talkies. There's all kinds of stuff. However, I'm going to start getting into the lore of this game, which I found very interesting. So this game, obviously set in the future. However, with artwork and encrypted files, you have some clues to figure out what happened. An event put the solar system at risk, such as a famine, which is seen in some of the posters. Wildlife across the Thistle Nebula has evolved at insane rates and are all hostile towards humans. So there's bees. You can get electrocuted by bees. Fun fact. On said encrypted log, you can read about Sigurd, Desmond, Rich, and Jess, the crew before you, but possibly one of the first crews to ever be part of the company in the 1960s. However, none of them survived. They signed the same contract as you and are finding the same scrap for the mysterious company 500 years previous. And there's even stories of other people's failed attempts to domesticate the aliens on there. They talk about the coil-headed monsters and how they came to be. They're pretty good. I haven't encountered them yet, but I've heard some stories. They're more on the expert level maps, which you can pay for through the currency.
Did you record yourself playing this game?
No. Sahara's not very good at it. I can do it by myself.
That'd be like the appeal of it.
But playing with others, I suck. Playing by myself, I can do it. It's weird.
Just like the others being there creates more pressure, so it's harder for you to do it.
Yeah, when someone's yelling at you that you're retarded, it's kind of hard.
I mean,
yeah.
Can you beat the retarded allegation, Sarah?
Shut up. I also didn't have my glasses on today, so when I was playing earlier, I didn't see. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I can't see it. What do you mean? And he kept yelling at me. Anyway, so the coil-headed creatures and some other creatures are on other moons, and they come out more frequently because those are more like expert level. You have to pay like 65 scrap pieces or however much the value is to get to those. But the basic ones, you run into more basic monsters that are easier to manage. So with walkie-talkies, there is in-game talking, and I really like this feature because if you're close, it really does sound like a walkie-talkie. If you're close, you can hear each other, but if you're far away, you can't hear each other. So you don't know if the other person's dead yet. And if they're dead, you don't know, and you get on and you have to be like, oh shoot, it's almost 6 p.m. I gotta get all the stuff to the ship and skedaddle or risk losing all of our scrap. So I really like that part. But this highlighted in the lore among the crew, the first to be lost was Rich, and they gained someone named Lucas, but unfortunately they did all perish due to the company. It is also noted that their memories were stripped and only logs remain of them. Just like when you begin the game, you don't know anything about your game self. But yeah, so that's the lore. And all of this is hidden from the company because it's encrypted. So I've been playing this game for a few days. And I've played multiplayer, single player, modded with different mods. All of the games that I could muster up. And now that I've played for a few days, the one thing I greatly adore is the music. The beginning song when you start, oh, amazing. And then when you get a delivery, when you order stuff like flashlights and stuff, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I'm going to send you guys a link to it momentarily. But it has a retro Five Nights at Freddy's vibe. Bless you, I think.
That was a cough.
And I really like that. Oh, okay. I really like the way the music is. It gets stuck in your head. I need the full version. So I understand the game pretty much, but like completing it is another task because there's different like levels to be at. Like intern, then you move up because you earn XP with your grades and such. So as long as you keep hitting the goals, you move up in the company. Based on the gameplay for myself and who I played with, which was Lucas, I reached the conclusion that the base game, while it is better with mods, I still really like it. The mods give it a different level of strategy and skill level. As someone who's very new to video games, it's more manageable as base game, but mods, they make it better. Because it is kind of a little lackluster by itself. There's just a little bit more to it with mods.
Yeah.
But basically, the game is like Adult Among Us, in a way. It doesn't have the imposter, but like, there's the killing off, there's the tasks, there's one main goal, and there's a lobby. Like, you could play with strangers. I haven't done that personally, but you could.
Playing with strangers.
Ew.
Now,
Other people that I don't know. Yeah.
I
Terrible.
did enjoy playing by myself base game because I made a lot of mistakes and I learned from them. However, here are some bugs that we noticed. The main one is doors closing by themselves.
Is that a bug or is that like monster shit?
So where we were playing and when we were playing, there was no monsters that would be doing that. So it wasn't a monster thing. And that's only happened like twice. All of these are very, very rare occurrences. So they're not like major bugs, any problems.
How many hours did you play?
Like myself, 7. Lucas is way further. And this is my bugs that I've seen and experienced as well as his. So then there's some monsters, when they come up behind you, they do make noise. But sometimes the noise just cuts out. All the noise in the game just cuts out. And then you die. And you're like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah.
Getting stuck in walls. Facilities. When you go to a different facility, there is usually like at least one locked door and you can find keys and you just have to pray it's the right key. It usually isn't, but you'll go from one map to a new map and that facility is not really as randomized, but it has 2 locked doors and you have to find a fire exit to get into the building because you can't explore. it makes it very hard to progress and get any of the scrap from that level, and it takes a whole day off of your 3-day limit to find however much you need to find. Landmines, those come up, but some of them will go off. Like, if you step on it, it won't go off, but, like, a few seconds later, it'll blow everything up. Like, a while into the game. Like, too long in the game. Sometimes the delivery doesn't come, and that's kind of annoying because you do need flashlights, because sometimes it's just really dark.
Yeah.
But all in all of those only happened a few times. Personally, I give this game an 8.5 out of 10.
An 8.5 for the first Sahara review.
Hell yeah. I really want to play with you guys, this game.
I do have it.
You have it, and you're not playing?
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, Reed? I've been telling you we should play this game
I bought it when it was on sale.
for eons.
I bought it, and then you went into the field.
Well, how much did you pay?
Fuck, I don't fucking remember.
I paid $10.
I think that's about what I paid.
Oh, you can get it for G2 with it.
Where's it cheapo? So he goes to G2A.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I do.
Oh, I'm gonna save
But $10.
Yeah, $11
Not-
on here. What's it at on Steam?
I purchased it on Steam for $10 or $9.99. I like it. The mods are interesting.
Oh, it's $9.99. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably do that then.
Yeah, we should play after the podcast.
Yeah, I could. I ain't got much to do. I just gotta take out my trash.
I'm gonna take
Nice.
edibles beforehand.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. I'm in a state that's legal, and I cannot legally in California. You cannot get fired for taking the marijuanas.
And I am obviously not partaking in these sandwiches.
That's right. Maury does
Army.
not partake in sandwiches.
I've never actually. I'm being genuine, government. I have never partaken in sandwiches.
Dead ass on God.
On God.
On God.
On Jaw.
On jaw rule.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Is it time?
Hold on. I gotta sneeze
Hang
now.
on. I gotta.
Bless you.
I hate you so much.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless
Okay.
you. Bless you.
Fuck. What do you want? What do you got? Hey, Sarah, do you know what time it is?
Is it crazy?
It's time for crazy ass shit from history. So typically with crazy ass shit for history, there's a prize for winning, right? But instead, I decided for this week, instead of a prize for winning, there's going to be a punishment for losing.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, whoever
No,
loses...
that's not the punishment, Sahara. Don't get ahead of
that-
yourself.
No, that's a little extreme.
That's a reward. What we talk about?
The punishment for losing is you have to go hand out flyers for the Gred podcast. Wearing a shirt that says I lost, now I have to do this, or some shit like that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I should get
Can't see my face, but the look of despair on my face
Sarah.
because I know I'm gonna lose, and Reed is gonna take me to like Grossmont Center and record me handing out.
You gotta record yourself on your own. You gotta figure it out how to do it.
I wish you could
Do
lose
that.
this, Reed.
I wish Reed could lose it too. I think if Maury and I tie,
Yeah.
Reed should have to do
Reed
it.
has to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
Then I'll just add a question so you don't fucking tie.
No.
But what if we
Nar.
both answer the same thing,
I'm looking for a pen.
and then it keeps going?
Let's get
What if
C
what
for
if-
every
What if,
question.
what if we text each other the answers? The exact same answer every time. even if it's wrong or if it's right. Or we can text each other the same answer. And then we both tie every single time, so therefore you have to do it. Have you thought of that, Reed, huh? In your infinite wisdom?
We're not doing the tie thing.
Okay.
This is Reed's
Why
game
not?
show. He gets to decide the rules.
Well, you're gay.
That's not fair.
Life's
Reed's
not
gay
fair.
show. Anyway,
Krusty Krab is unfair.
Mr. Krabs is in there, standing at the concession.
Plotting is oppression.
Alright. Chillax.
What'd you do?
Right now, I'm writing down. I'm gonna keep track of points because we have a real fucking problem of losing track of points during the thing. All right.
Yeah, specifically you.
Okay. What's today's topic? Hint: it takes place in 1976.
1976.
Yeah.
Mm.
1976. That's
Mm.
is this a? Oh, I don't know.
Is this an event?
It's 1976.
Ooh.
That's what it is.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to say. Is it?
Hmm.
Is it in the east of the world of a map?
Maybe.
Is it in Asia?
Maybe.
Damn, it's so broad. Just a year.
That's right. Just a year.
Anything could have happened.
In just a year.
Let's see. Cold War. Gotta be Cold War, right? What happened in 79?
And it's something a country did? Probably.
Probably.
Or somebody did.
When has it not been something a country or nature has done?
The last one was about the molasses flood.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not nature, that's man-made.
That's company,
Oh, yeah,
baby.
that was a company, yeah.
That's capitalism.
Yeah.
You have your guesses?
But no way.
Not yet.
79. When did the molasses thing happen?
Oh, like so
A while
fucking
ago?
like 100 years ago?
Yeah, that was like 1918 or something.
It was like
1970.
I think it was 1919.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long while ago.
It's back when the
All right.
pioneers used to ride rocks for miles.
Well, there's no way I'm gonna guess this. There's no way either of us is gonna guess this. It is statistically unlikely.
Yeah, it's like almost I don't want you to guess it.
Guesses, but
So
they're so drastically different.
Take your shots. Hey,
How
I'm gonna
many
say-
guesses
if
do
you're
we get?
if you're well, with crazy as shit, it's always been you lock in your answer and that's your answer.
All right, I'll lock in my answer.
ahead.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first, Maury?
If you
No,
both
go ahead.
Don't know.
Because I got nothing.
I mean, if you both don't know, then what's like if you miss it, it's not a big deal then, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sahara.
I think it has something to do with communist China.
Okay.
Well, is that it?
That's
Me?
Sahara. Yeah, that's Sahara's
Okay.
yes.
Well,
That's my guess.
we
That's
already
one of them.
did. So we already did communist China. So I don't think so. But it is Reed. However, I don't think he would do it
Did we
again.
do communist China? I've lost so many times.
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah,
did the locusts in China or whatever.
They did no the thing where they killed the sparrows and then they got
Yeah, the
hit.
birds and then the fucking someone
That's right,
else, the
that's right,
bugs,
that's
and
right.
then I don't know.
That was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
good
thinking.
times.
I'm thinking it's Asia, but I don't think it's China.
Oh my god. I
Um,
just remembered I had a topic for the podcast, and
Okay.
it's too late.
It's too late to apologize. Save it for next week.
I'm
It'll
gonna
still be
say
relevant.
Russia, did some shit again. I don't know.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Okay.
We went with the communist powers.
It's 1976 in Korea.
Uh-huh.
This is.
Oh, it was so close. Okay.
Yeah, you both were. When you said Asia, I was like, okay, I don't.
Yeah,
We
wanna...
were
the Korean
teetering.
War too, but
So
we were teetering.
this is 23 years after the Korean War was paused. The spot that they signed the armistice, I'm not gonna Panmunjom, has been the Joint Security Area, also known as the JSA. It's the only spot where North and South Korean forces could be like commingle and interact with each other. So naturally, fights happen a lot. But to keep it from getting a bit World War-y, there's rules against bringing guns into the JSA. Fights kept happening. So what was the UN's solution to this problem? Like what was the UN's idea to stop all these fistfights from happening?
Are we getting as close as possible? Or do you want us to have the right answer?
I want right answer for close as possible is for numbers.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go first this time.
Okay.
Because I think it's fair. I think instead of having them fight like out in the open with like guns and stuff, they set up like an arena or something, like a
Yes.
boxing ring, so they think they could get it out instead of doing it and starting a war. You know, they could do it legally and it'd be okay. That's my guess.
All right.
Okay.
That's a pretty good guess.
I was on a similar page.
Now,
But I was
Reed saying that's a good guess means it's definitely not that.
Okay, I was on a similar page, but I wasn't going arena. I was thinking that they were like, no, not the gun. But you can use these government appropriate weapons if you must do this.
Okay. So both of you are wrong
Of course.
Okay.
because their goal is to stop the fighting from happening altogether.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they wanted to do some Brady Bunch shit, and they wanted to stick to the demarcation line, meaning North Korea stays on their side, South Korea and the U.S. stays on the South Korean side. North Korea just says no to this solution, so so the fuckery continues. There's checkpoints inside the JSA that are there in case North Korea shows up with an army. So like they're like observe stations, so they can see them coming and they can send off a warning to the rest of our forces, so we know what's happening and we'll show up and fight them, right?
Yeah.
But there's a problem with checkpoint 3. Checkpoint 3 is right next to the Bridge of No Return, which is a bridge that leads into North Korea. But there's a problem with checkpoint 3. What is that problem?
I'm going first this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that they were doing some Fight Club shit and accidentally started something.
All right. Maury, your guess?
I don't know what I was gonna say. What if I just say the same thing?
You can't do that in this game. No answers can be the same. No answers can be the same.
Oh.
This is like that one kid that keeps changing the rules.
No, I've always maintained that you can't answer the same answer.
I know. It's just the vibe.
Yeah.
It's just the vibe that you're enforcing the rules that have always been the rules.
You can't hit me with your Gigathord, because my field is anti-Gigathord.
I don't get how it matches the vibe, because that's just how always the rules have been.
Don't worry about it. Maury gets what I'm saying.
If it isn't that, then this really is some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
It's like, that seems like the most obvious thing, you know? Like, obviously, if they don't let you fight, then obviously you're gonna start a fight club, you know? Who wouldn't, right? So...
On God, like...
I guess... Okay, what if specifically they Would you say checkpoint 5?
Checkpoint
Where,
3.
Three.
checkpoint 3
Next to the bridge of no return.
next to the on which side? South?
Yeah, south. Because bridge of no return leads into North Korea.
Ah, gotcha.
That's why it's called the bridge of no return.
Okay. So I'm gonna say North Koreans would go across and would just like, I don't even know. So wait, right at the other side of this bridge is North Korea?
Yep.
Okay. They'd stand on the other side and talk shit.
Ooh, all right. Both of you
Maury would.
don't get points.
Of course.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, this episode, everyone's getting killed. It is not visible to the other checkpoints because there's a 100-foot tall poplar tree right next to it.
Uh-huh.
So, it's a security risk because the North Korean army could come in, take out that checkpoint, and mount forces, and then take over the JSA and use that tree as cover to hide them building up forces. So the tree has been deemed a security risk. So that shit's gotta go. Good news is that the tree is in South Korea. So they send some South Korean soldiers with axes to chop it down. Within minutes of getting there, some North Korean soldiers show up and say, "You can't chop down the trees. Fuck you."
Oh my god.
The South Koreans
Okay.
might go, "All right, well, I'm going to go tell Uncle Sam." So the South Koreans leave, and a couple weeks later, a 15-man working party consisting of Americans and South Koreans show up to cut down this tree. Did they have guns?
No.
Yes, I guess.
That's a point to Sahara.
What was I supposed to say? Maybe?
I don't know. That was
Would I have gotten
Hey.
a half point if I said maybe?
you gotta answer first. You gotta answer first.
Reddithan?
Huh? Sometimes.
Well,
You gotta shoot from the
being
hip.
polite.
No, nope. This is a game show, baby.
The answer. So I had to answer. I'm sorry, Maury. I never get any of them right.
What do you mean? You won the last one.
I know.
Yeah.
However, that
No.
was my pure chance.
No, they're in the Justice Society of America. I mean, the Joint Security Area, so that means no guns. Almost immediately, 12 North Korean soldiers show up, led by Lieutenant Pak Kul. He had a reputation for starting fights in the JSA, which earned him the nickname the Bulldog. Officer Bulldog tells the leader of the 15-man working party, Captain Boniface, that they can't chop down the tree, and he gives a reason as to why they can't chop down the tree. What is that reason?
Maury, you go first. I have an answer.
Or do you have an answer?
He said this our tree. That's what he said. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with something like my ancestors live in this tree, or something religious,
I'm saying more like that's our property.
like their property. He's
Yeah.
saying property. I'm saying religious.
All right. So, Kim Il-sung, the founder of North Korea, apparently had planted the tree so it could not be chopped down, according to Officer Bulldog.
Okay.
Yes. Officer Bulldog is, of course, a fucking liar, and
Yeah.
and that is not true at all. Like many of his feats, that man said he got a 38 par on his first try playing golf. Fuck that guy. Also, he said he invented cheeseburgers. But after saying this, Captain Boniface just turned around and ignored him, and they just kept on working on trimming down the tree. They weren't chopping it down; they were trimming down the branches of it because the North Koreans said you can't chop it down, so they're trying to kind of reach a middle ground to avoid an armed conflict over a fucking tree.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what does Officer Bulldog do in response to getting ignored?
Homie pulls a gun.
All right, Maury, what's your guess?
Definitely not
Question.
that he pulls a gun.
Yeah, it's JSA.
Did you say that it said he invented cheeseburgers?
Yeah, Kim Il Sung's one of the part of the propagandas is that he invented cheeseburger,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
and that his body is so efficient that it creates no waste, so therefore he does not poop.
Yeah, this is it's
Jesus
normal.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah, what a bitch! Doesn't even poop.
Yeah, what a pussy.
What a pussy! Nothing coming out of his asshole. What a bitch!
For
And
real.
his ass broke. Okay, what's your guess, Maury?
I'm say he leaves and goes to get guns or something, or like get more people, and
Yeah.
come back.
Okay, we're gonna call that a point for Maury.
Oh, thank God.
He went crying to daddy.
So so Officer Bulldog sends a runner across the bridge of no return into North Korea, and a couple minutes later, 2 trucks show up, and 30 more North Koreans get out of the trucks holding clubs.
Mhm.
Not even guns. My God.
Officer Bulldog again offers like a chance for them to stop trimming the branches of the tree.
Mhm.
He is again immediately ignored because they don't think he's gonna do shit. Because that's I mean, like, why would he? So, Officer Bulldog then takes off his watch, wraps it in a handkerchief, puts it in his pocket, and he screams "Kukya," meaning kill in North Korean. So the North Koreans attack, and every member of the working party is injured. Captain Arthur Boniface and First Lieutenant Mark Barrett are killed. They're both Americans. So, since this happened, America is set on DEFCON 3, which is the highest DEFCON we can be at, not being at war. What happens to Officer Bulldog? Like after
what
this,
happens to
what
him?
happens to him? What happens to Officer Bulldog?
Is it my turn?
I don't know.
Honestly, just whoever comes up with an answer
Answer.
first.
Well, he seems like he's in Daddy's lap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the question is, how would Daddy react to that?
He would
Promotion.
definitely be like, send everyone. He'd probably be super pissed. You know? What would he do? Probably do something petty, right? Yeah, he'd definitely do something petty. He wouldn't actually do it.
We're talking about the leader of North Korea, right?
No. Well, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the leader of North Korea. I'm not
Daddy is the leader of North Korea.
Yeah. Well, if he just killed 2 Americans.
And then Uncle Sam.
In theory, yeah, I feel like he's gonna be mad because Uncle Sam's gonna be kicking down the door, but I also feel like he's gonna be like, yeah, you killed the Americans though.
Hey, what's good?
Good boy. Yeah, like dap him up, you know? I think he's gonna get like promoted.
All right, Maury, what's your guess?
Or at least a little bit more in command.
Who's getting promoted?
Bulldog.
Sarah's saying that officer.
Oh,
After this, Officer Bulldog get promoted. What's your guess, Maury?
I guess you're saying 4. I'll say against. So I'm gonna say that he got made an example of.
All right, so I'm gonna
not mess with the U.S.
I'm gonna give half a point to Maury because Officer Bulldog disappears. There is no historical record of him doing anything after this incident. He just completely vanished.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be assumed that he's dead now.
Yeah. They were like, you brought the Americans to our doorstep. Why would you?
Fucking idiot.
You're gone.
North Korea.
And the Americans come in and they're like, where he at?
Where he at?
Who?
Dog, who?
About?
Oh, you mean him?
This guy off with his head, you know.
North Korea releases a statement saying it's the U.S.'s fault, and then, like, the entire incident was the U.S.'s fault, is what they're saying. And then they go before the Non-Aligned Nations Committee and pass a resolution condemning the U.S. for their violent actions, and it says that America needs to leave the Korean Peninsula immediately. America is like, okay, then make us leave. And like the craziest thing happened, nothing.
Bruh.
Yeah, no.
I love that.
So while this was happening, the president is being briefed. Who is the president in 1976?
Oh, that's a great question.
Is it?
Kissinger?
Damn, that's post.
Is it Kissinger?
Kissinger was never president.
Okay, that's what I didn't think. Okay. Oh, God. 1976.
1976.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Jesus
Was Kennedy?
Was it?
No, he was 60s, and I don't know. I don't think he made it to 76.
Yeah, no, he did not.
He did not, no.
Who was after Kenny? Who was after Ken?
Oh, my God. Ford?
Okay, that's Sahara's guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's...
Is that your guess too?
Well, I can't say the same one, right?
Right. I don't know. I thought you were about to be like, oh, damn it. That was my guess.
I mean, this is a president. There's only, like, so many options.
Yeah, there's like 46.
Yeah, but, like, realistic options, because this is the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Reagan. I don't know, man.
Point to Sahara.
Oh, my God.
Tough break. It's Gerald
Literally?
R. Ford, a man that knows he has no shot at winning the presidency again. So like, at that point, he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Mm-hmm.
He decides that tree needs to fucking go. So,
Well, yeah.
3 days later, Operation Paul Bunyan commences.
Oh my God, Slay.
A 16-man working crew escorted by 2 platoons of U.S. soldiers, that's 60 soldiers, carrying axe handles and pistols. They also brought a tank with them.
Nice.
Also with them is 64 Black Berets, which is South Korean Special Forces. Fun fact, one of the Special Forces guys that was there that day is Moon Jae-in, who will eventually become the president of South Korea. But the Black Berets get there, and they start getting out of the trucks, and they start unstrapping something from underneath their truck. They have snuck something in. What have they snuck in? Heads up, it's like a lot of shit.
Multiple things?
It's 4 different types of thing.
Okay.
A chainsaw, a flamethrower.
Well, why would they need to smuggle a chainsaw in?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a tree, bro.
Bro, it's a tree. They're like all the people.
What? I help you.
I'll give you all the tree cutting utensils. The working crew has it, and they don't need to sneak it in.
But I thought they weren't supposed to chop down the tree, so.
I mean, no, the North Koreans are saying that they can't, but they don't care.
They don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
Okay. An M60 machine gun.
Okay, that's one of the things. They brought 4 different types of things.
I'm gonna say
beer.
Okay.
Gasoline.
All right.
What would they need to smuggle?
this is hard.
What would they need to smuggle? What would they need?
Actually, I was wrong. It's
I'm
5.
gonna say-
It's 5 things that they smuggled in.
Okay,
What they
I'm
need-
gonna guess some sort of explosive.
Okay.
They have all the tree trimming things.
Yeah. they do.
I'm saying explosives, more firearms just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I like Maury's answer of beer. That's a based answer.
Crack a cold one
I
with the
see it.
boys. It's
And
for
I'm raising it to soju.
All right.
Um,
So,
I need
more
more things?
you said 3 things, right?
Yeah.
I said like 4, but that's okay.
No, I said 3.
Yeah, you said 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just call it even.
You got 2
Those
more
are our
things to
answers.
guess.
What?
Yeah, I guess they snuck in like 5 different things.
Okay, I'm gonna count this as one thing. I'm gonna say the Chinese.
Why would? Okay, never mind.
No, I don't know. Just let me guess it because I don't know what else to guess.
All right. All right.
And
Is this just South Koreans doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, there's a reason why the Americans aren't doing this, but I'll reveal that will be
and
revealed
that's probably
in due time.
legal.
Okay.
Okay. I'm saying explosives,
Explosives,
firearms,
soju,
Chinese,
Chinese,
and some sort of religious aspect.
Okay, that's Sahara's guess. Maury, what's your? I need 2 more items for you. You got.
I guess I'll say ammo, lots of it,
That's
and no, because like they probably. If I were them, I'd bring something to like mock the Koreans, the North Koreans, I guess. But what could they bring?
okay. I get it. I'm on the same page.
Like a sign or something, or like spray paint, maybe.
Okay,
It's
so
76. No, that's not my answer. But
yeah,
something to mock. Yeah, I'll just say something to mock the North Koreans.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna read off what they brought in, and I'll kind of decide who gets the point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you know it, you love it. It's against the orders of the president of South Korea. It's M16s, grenade launchers, crew-served weapons, claymores, and anti-tank weaponry.
Okay.
Sick.
Right,
Base.
so now, I need to figure out who gets the fucking point.
So, do you remember what we even said?
Yes, I do. Maury said M16s, beer. I don't remember the second thing, but it wasn't right.
Yeah. Gasoline.
Gasoline and ammo.
Oh, and ammo. Yeah.
You said explosives.
Firearms.
Soju.
Chinese.
I'm gonna give the point to Maury because he got the name of the gun.
Okay.
He got M16. Which
Really?
is,
That's all they brought? That's uncreative.
that's a lot of shit, though.
I mean, to eye,
Yeah.
but like overrated as fuck.
Okay, so the South Koreans are sitting there, are like, really, this is all the U.S. brought? Well, see, the thing about America is a big fan of loopholes. They're a big fan of rules, of things that should be against the rules that aren't yet. Right? So, you can't bring guns into the JSA, but there's nothing about bringing guns above the JSA.
Oh, I know what. Okay.
So, above the JSA is 20 Huey utility helicopters. On those helicopters is an entire company of American infantry. Escorting them is 7 Cobra attack helicopters. But wait, there's more. There's an entire fighter squadron of American F-4 Phantoms. There's American F-111s and South Korean F-5s.
Yeah.
Last but not least, there's 20 B-52s which are doing laps around the DMZ, each B-52 carrying about 70,000 pounds of bombs, some of them carrying nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
They're getting ready for a fucking show. But wait, there's even more shit. Outside of the JSA, like standing on the border, kind of like Russia did to the Ukraine, there's 10,000 South Korean troops standing there, and en route to South Korea is 12,000 American troops. They also parked a fucking aircraft carrier off the coast of North Korea.
Based.
This is they did this shit.
Went into this.
They did this shit in 3 days. They got all that shit together in 3 days.
Do you know how long it would take to do that now?
Probably the same amount of time. This is an American show of force. Do the North Koreans come to fuck around and find out why we don't have free healthcare?
PBH? I want to say yes, but probably not. So I'm saying no.
Okay, since Sarah said no, actually no, you got to answer. You gotta.
You know what the question is? What's the question?
Yeah, also, you got to answer the yes or no question first last time. So, this one Maury gets to answer first.
What's the question?
Do the North Koreans come to fuck around and find out why we don't have free healthcare?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
The weirdly phrased question.
Yeah, I wanted to put a joke in the sentence.
No, obviously not.
All right, that's Maury's guess. Sarah?
I don't have a guess. You.
Well, like, you got it wasn't
no question.
Well, it wasn't fair because, like, you got to answer the yes or no question first last time.
Okay, well then you know my answer because Maury answered.
Yeah, all right. So that's
you should probably not do yes or no questions.
Or for,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. After this question, for yes or no questions, you can have the same answer. Okay.
Thank you.
Fair. That's fair.
That's a point to Maury.
Yeah.
They're pretending not to notice because they're terrified.
Right.
They're terrified that this is happening on their border.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another reason. They wanted to pretend like they didn't notice so they could be like, oh, the American show of force wasn't that big. We didn't even notice it. In response, what do the American forces do?
What do the American forces do?
Yeah.
To them retreating?
To them doing nothing.
Or to them doing nothing?
Yes.
Like, what if they had like one guy step over the line?
Ooh.
or like they shoot into the ground or something. They let off a warning shot.
So
what did the North Koreans do, or how did they react?
What did the American forces do in like response to saying North Korea do nothing about this massive force that was sitting on their border?
I
think they like let off warning shots or something.
Yeah,
or a warning shot, something like that.
Okay.
That's Moore's guess. Sahara, what's your guess?
They were like, so this is what we're gonna do, and if you don't agree, you know what's gonna happen.
All right, so that's a half a point to Sahara.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they send a radio transmission to North Korea explaining that they're there to finish the work left unfinished.
Yeah.
Our intelligence agencies were listening to their communications. This blew their fucking mind because now the North Koreans have to respond or they look like bitches.
Yeah.
Which they are.
I mean, they are, but they think they're not, so they're going to do something.
Yeah.
So they sent 115 guys to stand right in North Korea in front of the bridge of no return. Standing there.
Yeah.
And they stood there for 40 minutes while the Americans chopped down the tree in front of them. And then once the tree was chopped down, everybody left.
That's kind of based.
Yeah.
Americans said, this our tree, we take it down.
And to make
lumberjack core.
To make sure that the North Koreans wouldn't forget this day, once the stump rotted away, they put a plaque there honoring the 2 men that passed away and also honoring the absolute flex of America's might.
Yeah.
3
Pretty
days.
sick.
Pretty sick. Okay. After this incident, North Korea agreed to do the demarcation line thing from earlier, and they were ordered to pay reparations to the families of the guys that passed away. And North Korea released a statement saying this entire situation was regrettable, which is the closest thing to an apology you'll get from them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's
Nice.
that's crazy ass shit from history. Our winner today
That one.
is Maury.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Sahara's got to hand out flyers.
Thank God.
Maybe.
You agreed. You agreed to the game.
Christ.
Actually, I did not. But I get it.
You didn't read the fine print, and it says by playing you agree.
Oh no. Sahara has to interact with random people.
I do that every goddamn day.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in the annoying Twitch streamer way.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is because I don't interact with those people either.
Oh, it's like really annoying.
Yeah. Are you from Arkansas? Because you look like you have shit on your face.
Oh no.
W Riz.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. You know, I agree with that
He
sentiment.
gave me permission that time.
Yeah.
I know. Sarah, do you want to pick an impression for Maury to do? To like close out the episode.
What time are we at?
We're at like an hour and 42 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
All right.
Let's do.
God, hey.
Let's do Stone Cold.
Old Steve. Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
If you can't, I have another one.
Okay.
I've been working on a
Cold.
Steve-O impression.
Yeah?
Oh no, okay.
Stone Cold Steve Autism. This is the second thing that came up.
Dude, me in Knoxville, man. When Knoxville said they're gonna shoot me in the head for Jackass 5, I immediately knew what I had to do.
It's a pretty good impression.
It's not bad, yeah.
When Knoxville handed me and Pontius AR-15s and said, go crowdfund for the next
Hang on.
movie,
I
I knew
have
we
to
were
study
robbing
for a
the
second.
bank.
I'm gonna turn you guys down. Or I'm gonna deafen myself.
When Knoxville said, all right, you're gonna go in that bank and yell, get on the fucking floor, this is a robbery. I said, all right, man, this is pretty crazy and wild. And it definitely brings up.
What do you think of my Steve-O impression?
Not bad.
I figured that out like 2 days ago.
Nice. My tattoo artist never wrote me back. What a little ass.
When Knoxville said we were gonna tattoo irises to my eyelids, I said, hell yeah, man.
I am gonna go eat dinner after we do the impression, and then I will be back to play Lethal Company with you guys.
I'm gonna do Steve-O the entire time.
Okay.
Wow, man, there's some scary ass monsters from history.
Yeah.
But
If you don't subscribe to the Gred podcast, what did he say? What did he just say?
I came up with something
Yeah.
new for it. It was like
If you don't subscribe to the Gred podcast, you're a lying SOB, and I'm gonna stomp my foot into your butthole.
very nice, very nice. I like that.
Stomp a mud hole in your ass and
Maury
walk it
316.
dry.
I'm a big fan of Maury 316.
How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
That's good.
Okay.
Last
Okay, what am I?
last episode, I came up with a new thing where it's like, if you like the episode, subscribe. If you didn't like it, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yep. And I feel that fits 316.
Awesome 316. When me and Pontius fucking super glued our balls together and ran away from each other, I knew I was never gonna be able to have children.
He voluntarily got a vasectomy.
I mean, like, did he actually get the surgery or?
Got a vasectomy because he doesn't want that.
I mean,
He talks about it a lot.
I don't even think he can have kids. Like before the
don't know.
vasectomy anyway. Because
Yeah,
he's been hit in the
I don't
nuts
know.
a hell of a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. He talks about it a lot. He also
Man,
talks about being sober.
When me and Kid Rock went and did that mountain of coke together, I swear I saw the demons.
That's a real story, by the way. That
I
happened.
know.
I know, but they don't.
Dude, Toby Keith died, and I'm actually genuinely sad about
Toby
that.
Keith died?
Yeah, you didn't know?
He died
Oh.
yesterday.
You hear
He
Carl
was
Weathers
surrounded
died?
by family. Yeah, I did. He was surrounded by family. He passed away from stomach cancer.
Oh. I don't know which one I find more upsetting. You know what? No, I find Carl Weathers more upsetting.
I find them equally upsetting.
Well, I know Carl Weathers from more things.
Uh-huh.
Rocky, Predator, The Mandalorian,
Uh-huh.
and Toby Keith's Countryman. Good thing we still got Garth Brooks, though.
Toby Keith has a song about smoking weed with Willie Nelson.
Crazy. Willie Nelson's still alive, and Toby Keith is not. That is not how I expected that to shake out.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson's like
Yeah.
96, right?
He's in his 90s.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Also, you know, the African American community has really suffered some great losses this year.
He is 90.
They
He
lost.
Why is
will
it
be
government?
91 in April.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that. Genuinely, I was like, okay, so they lost Carl Weathers. Actually, no, this is 2024. It's not 2023.
Kanye said that the government gave AIDS to black men in the 60s or something.
No, we gave them fentanyl. It's different.
Yeah, but that's current. But before we gave,
Not fentanyl.
I don't know why you say. I don't know why you said we.
Yeah, me and Maury
you're-
went out there with.
Like you're part of it. What?
Me and Maury went out there with some
Whoa.
LSD, and we started
I'm
handing
saying.
it out.
I'm saying the government. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, no.
Personally,
Maury and I were
I
out
didn't
there.
do shit.
Yeah, no, he's gonna.
I didn't do
he's
anything.
lying. He's lying right now.
I didn't do shit.
We were out
I didn't
there
do any of
handing
that.
out LSD like it was candy, and
I didn't
You
do
want to
any
do
of
that
that.
tomorrow?
handing LSD. Do you have a stash of LSD that we can hand out? Because I don't.
Maybe.
I gave mine all the way out in the 60s. So,
Now, if you ain't subscribed to the Gred podcast, I want to know what the hell is up with that. If you ain't a subscriber, you're a sorry SOB. And I'm going to stop a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. If you are, let us know. Rate us on Spotify or hit that darn like button. Austin316 says see you next time.